They will not leave disappointed. This guy is unique, special, and we are privileged to be here today.
If one team were to best represent the early start of this rookie class, the Charlotte Hornets are the best bet. Sion James has snatched a rotation role as a do-it-all wing player who doesn't need the ball on offense, while Ryan Kalkbrenner looks to be an effective center with his ability to defend the rim and finish at the other end. Both are inexpensive rotation options to build with in the near term. The good news is that Charlotte might have hit on their first-round pick too. Kon Knueppel was a bit of a surprise when taken 4th overall, but the early results have been great, averaging 12.3 points, 1.8 assists, and shooting 42% from 3. So far, as Charlotte continues to navigate the early rigors of figuring themselves out, Kon has emerged as a player who can fill in most of the gaps within that wing rotation. I want to start with the defense. Kon is an effective defensive player, doesn't add too much, doesn't take anything away. While not being an elite athlete, the former Duke Blue Devil uses his 6'7" size to merely size up against the likes of smaller wings and undersized forwards. While the trio of Kon, LaMelo Ball, and Brandon Miller lack a true defensive stopper, all three have good size, and that, at the very least, should allow head coach Charles Lee to create a system that should allow more tunneling to a good defensive big. Offensively, Knueppel fits like a glove. Where LaMelo Ball feels electric and eccentric, Knueppel moves with a purpose. On ball, his attacks are direct, and off ball, the former Duke Blue Devil knows how and where to move on the floor, allowing him to serve as a safety value for both Ball and Colin Sexton on offense. In contrast, while he doesn't rack up the assists, 2.3 assists per 40 minutes is more along the lines of what he offers. A solid secondary creator who has found both guards in the corners and big men rolling to the rim. And of course, the shooting. 42% from the outside isn't anything to slouch at, but his ability to operate and move off ball allows him to find some easy looks. While handling the ball, he's methodical while shifting through the paint, and if you give him too much space, Kon can launch the ball with a pretty quick release. This feels like a high-level ancillary piece on offense. While I don't envision Knueppel as a star player, this is clearly a good long-term starter that should help elevate an offense with his shooting, passing, and basketball IQ. For the Hornets, I'm curious to see how things look once Brandon Miller returns and Charlotte plays with a full deck. For now, Kon looks like he belongs and could be exactly the calming presence needed on a Charlotte roster full of volatility. If we're ranking surprises in the Eastern Conference, the Philadelphia 76ers would be number 1 on my list. With their 4-1 start, Philadelphia is one of the best offenses in the league, while attempting to figure things out with Joel Embiid. With Jared McCain coming back in the next few days, the 76ers offense could be one of the things to watch, thanks to the trio of McCain, Tyrese Maxey, and rookie VJ Edgecombe. For starters, I love that Philadelphia is playing a ton of Edgecombe's minutes, alongside Maxey, giving them a true threat to lean on as Joel Embiid comes back slowly. The trio of Edgecombe, Maxey, and Quentin Grimes offers Philadelphia a trio of multifaceted guards that allow them to blitz opponents defensively, create numerous mismatches with their abilities to create off the dribble, and lastly, all three being able to shoot and attack the basket makes it a matchup nightmare for opponents. As for Edgecombe, the former Baylor Bear has been electric for the 76ers, combining his elite athleticism with great shooting. In 5 games this season, Edgecombe is averaging 21.2 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 5.4 assists, while shooting 42% from 3 on 6 attempts per game. This is next star guard stuff from Edgecombe, and the eye test matches the production. Offensively, he's simply one of the best quick-twitch athletes in the league, capable of blowing past defenders with ease or using the threat of the blow-by to create space for a shot attempt. Even if his percentages come down, Edgecombe may shoot 40% from 3 and 70% at the rim. So far, Edgecombe has been the best rookie from this class, even better than number 1 overall pick Cooper Flagg. And with Philadelphia's litany of guards, the Sixers have a new identity and a new outlook on their future, thanks to their new star guard to pair with Tyrese Maxey in the starting backcourt. At 4-1 with a top 10 offense and defense, San Antonio went from a potential play-in team to the next step, contenders. While Victor Wembanyama is the straw that stirs the drink, Dylan Harper has made an immediate impact in that Spurs guard rotation. As of writing, Harper is averaging 14.4 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 4.6 assists. While Harper is shooting 63% at the rim, nearly half of his shots exist at the rim. Harper's ability to change speeds when getting downhill and adjusting to avoid contact at the summit. Harper seems like a player who will consistently probe defenses and create nightmares for big defenders. The passing seems great with Harper's ability to find shooters and so far make Wemby's life easier. Thanks to his 6'6", the Spurs have been able to play both Harper and Stephon Castle together, and should be able to play all three of Harper, Castle, and De'Aaron Fox together, while maintaining a great defense unit in front of Wembanyama. It's disappointing to see Harper go down with an injury, a calf strain, out for the next 2 weeks. The early results of Harper's play have San Antonio in a spot where they feel like a potential contender. Could they eventually start Harper? Questions that will be answered in time, but right now, San Antonio is playing well, and Harper looks like a potential superstar.